belong together.
Yes, we have an intro for the episode.
I could be the next Pat Benatar.
That's a mighty bold statement there, Cotton.
I'm as pretty as she is.
You tell him. You are. I love that. Welcome.
You have dramatic music in this one? I'll add some reverb.
Beer and Fear.
The Law and Order.
My name is Paige.
My name is Zach.
This is the, what is it? 83rd. Mm-hmm.
Nailed it.
It's like I'm paying attention.
You're getting better at this.
I know. Numbers. Welcome to the 83rd episode of Beer and Fear. The topic is
Tlahuelpuchi.
that.
So anytime we need to say that word, I'll just cue up the robot.
Tlahuelpuchi.
Can we just record Ale saying it and then just
Oh yeah, Ale!
she's doing party?
Oh.
We just record it later and edit it. You know what? That's a good idea, right?
Yeah, okay. Every time,
Yeah.
Tlahuelpuchi.
You have to do that.
She says it best. So.
Yeah, I agree.
There's another weird topic by you, picking out the weird topics
That's all I ever do.
no one's ever heard of. But my understanding is that you picked this topic because of the beer.
Yes.
You found the beer.
Yes.
You were actually talking with Ale's sister while she was here, trying to find a good.
Yes.
Was this one of the ones on that list? From what you recall?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I have it typed out or I took a picture of it. I
Oh,
guess I did.
can you please
No,
just
she Instagrammed it to me.
speak into this microphone and just say the word, our topic today? And every time that we need to say it in the episode, we're just gonna copy and paste your recording in there, okay?
No, it is not.
Tlahuelpuchi. No, that was wrong.
Yeah.
Because it's not with L.
Right.
Tlahuelpuchi.
So pleasant.
And then can you do the plural one?
Tlahuelpuchmimi.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you. Go get some rest.
Go sleep, child. Yeah, our topic is that.
Oh, so that list? It wasn't on the list?
No, it was not
Okay.
on the list. No, it was not. She was trying to suggest things for me,
Yeah.
and I tried to look into them, and I was just like, I don't know. And then I stumbled upon this topic.
Nice. That's supposed to tie in with the beer.
In a way.
In a way.
In a way.
I'm looking forward to
I
it.
didn't really have a way to do what I...
Well, we've had
Wanted.
weirder pairings. So.
I'm going to explain to you my thought process
Look forward
and
to
my
it.
search process.
Yes.
Because it is embarrassing.
I love it. Before we get into that, how's your week? Or last week and a half? A couple weeks, right? Because we changed the recording day?
Yeah, we last time we hung out was Saturday.
Yes. I think so. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Gosh, did I go see? I did. I saw my dad on Sunday after we had our delicious brunch breakfast thing.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good. I need to go back to that place. Ooh. Ooh, good food.
Good stuff.
Yes. I hung out with my parents for a little bit. It was Teacher Appreciation Week at my school.
You're appreciated.
I was appreciated. It was very nice. The parents gave us a lot of gifts, and they bought us lunch and breakfast a couple days. It was very nice.
Well, some parents.
Some parents, not all the parents.
Listen up, parents.
Don't listen up. This is just me being
Appreciate your
salty.
teachers.
Yeah, appreciate your teachers. Your kids are not saints.
Oh, God. The little devils.
Get that into your head. They are as mischievous as you would think.
Mm-hmm. Ridiculous.
Just work, man. Just work. My dad's 50th birthday is coming up.
Happy birthday.
Gonna be Sunday.
Paige's father.
And Sunday is Mother's Day, so we're going out to a Mother's Day brunch.
Hell yeah.
At the same place that I threw up at last year.
Oh boy. Good luck. Oh, that's because of the drink, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what it was. Those, like, there was, like, this food that they had that was, like, a weird spice that, like, I was like, oh, I like this, but it upset my stomach. And then I drank a couple mimosas, and it was just...
Yeah, pace yourself this time.
I'm just not going to drink. I don't drink that much anymore.
Yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah. Yeah, but that was it, man. That's what's going on in my life.
Nice.
I've been doing my schooling thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were doing homework.
I'm a student.
Oh, gosh.
I'm a 27-year-old student.
I'd probably kill myself. I can't. When
Okay.
my last day of, that was a hyperbole. My last day.
Oh, okay.
My last day of.
Didn't feel like it.
My last day at college was such a rejoicing moment for me. Realizing that I would never have to take another class for the rest of my life, it felt good.
I mean, it's good to better yourself education-wise.
I am taking Spanish classes.
So you're not taking a class.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
How about you, man?
My shift changed, so I've been spending this entire week adjusting to that. We have since dropped Ali's sister off at the airport. She's back home in Mexico. It was a lot of fun. I miss her a lot. I don't know if she listens, but it's the 83rd episode. It's probably going to take you a while to get to this episode, unless you just happen to just skip to this one. But if you hear this, Cris, I miss you. Ali misses you.
Yeah,
Thinking about you. It was fun. And what else? Oh yeah, Mother's Day. I'm gonna mail my mom something. What else? I thought there was something. Let me consult my app here. Okay, work. Yep.
That sounds about
Okay,
right.
work. Yep. Work. Nothing too crazy. We bought some Harry Potter Lego sets. I went to the Lego store today.
They got me a little llama Lego
llama keychain.
Yeah. I love her.
And my keys are over there, but I got a little Lego brick, and Ali got a matching Lego brick. She got her grandma a little Eeyore Lego thing, because she really likes Eeyore. And I got my dad something too.
What did you get your dad? The Darth Vader.
Yeah. Shh. He'll get it by now.
Does he even listen to
I
this?
don't think so. But you might be able to see him if you watch the video, but they're behind me. There's the Hogwarts Icons Collector's Edition. So it's the Hedwig set with the letter and the little potions and the wand and the books and the glasses.
I would love
it's really
the
cool.
potions. So cute.
They are cute. You just fill them with like tiny little pretty colored Legos. And then underneath it is Diagon Alley, which we are hyped about. I think currently it's the second largest Harry Potter Lego set that's on the market right now. So we're looking forward to that. 5,544 pieces.
Hot damn.
And it's going to take up the entire length of the table too.
Hot damn.
So we're going to get a shelf for all of our Legos.
A shelf?
We're a little addicted, but that's about it. That's all I got. That's all that's new in the life of me, I suppose.
That's all. You ready? You ready to get into this? You ready to talk about the beer that's been lorded over your head for...
I can't wait.
About a week?
Cannot wait.
I bought this beer like a month ago.
Okay.
And I've just been sitting on it.
Like literally?
Yes, hatching. Brewing, fermenting with my butt.
That's how beer is brewed.
Yeah, you ferment with your butt.
Yeah.
If you knew.
Keep it at a consistent temperature under your ass.
That's probably someone's fetish.
I wouldn't put it past anyone. Some weird stuff out there.
Just fermenting things with your butt specifically, not like beer.
We can make like an Instagram or a TikTok page like that. I bet people would watch it.
I agree. Our beer is from Pipeworks. Pipeworks Brewery Company was established in Chicago in 2012. My parents was share a dream of crafting quality.
Jesus Christ.
We've done them so many times. I don't want to read it again.
Yeah, I think we've gone over this story before.
Yeah.
I mean, include whatever you like, I suppose.
Address is 3912 West McLean Avenue, Chicago, Illinois, 60647. Yay. Hooray.
This is the 8th time we're doing Pipeworks.
Yeah, see? They
God.
just produce a lot of beers.
1, 2, 3.
How many
4,
times have we done
5,
Saint Laurent?
6, 7,
Probably like
8. I think 3.
Probably like 4.
1, 2, 3. 3. Pipeworks. Yeah, we're doing a lot of Pipeworks beers. Good. They make good brewery. Good. Blah, blah, blah.
Our beer. Oh my god! I just had a brain fart.
Nice. I can smell it.
It's considered a urban spice beer.
Herb, like a herb.
Yeah, like thyme.
An herb and spice beer.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has an average rating on Beer Advocate, but no score.
Okay.
It was retired and then brought back.
Oh, cool.
I don't want to say the name. It's an ale with some things in it.
An ale with things.
This beer is something, they have a description. This beer is something special. We've been excited about it from day one, and we're very excited to release it like horchata, but also a tasty beverage in its own right. This beer is refreshing, smooth, and full of slightly sweet cinnamon flavor. We started with a mash that includes wheat, oats, and rice flakes. Then we added rice solids and lactose to the boil to make sure this beer has a smooth mouthfeel. Once in the fermenter, we fermented with a yeast normally used in hazy IPAs and added vanilla beans and cinnamon. Hope you enjoy. It's a horchata ale, Zach!
Oh my god, yes.
ABV is 7%.
Yes. I
Surprise!
love horchata. Incredible. I'm beyond excited. But you're not going to tell me the name?
It's called horchata ale.
Oh, it's called horchata ale. Okay.
Yeah.
Horchata ale. Horchata ale. Urban spice beer. Never heard of that.
Me either.
Lager ale contains flavors derived from flowers, roots, seeds, or certain fruits or vegetables.
But it also just says it's an ale, so.
Hops are low. Okay. It's all over the map on this thing. It's like, it could be any of these. It could be any of this. It could be these.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Chris,
That's
Cris said she liked it.
our first urban spice beer. What about Ali? She said she liked it?
Yeah, she said she liked it too. I think she wanted to finish that can. I don't know if she did. Oh, Bubba.
That was close. Let's try it.
Pipeworks horchata ale. But you're not going to tell me what it's called? I just told you.
What's at the 25 in the corner?
I think it's supposed to be like a stamp.
Okay.
I think. I don't know.
Oh, I love this.
Doesn't it look cute?
Government warning according to the search.
Stop! That cannot be an ongoing joke.
Brenda Cosmo Lopez. I like your middle name, Brenda.
Look how weird the tab is.
Oh, that is funky.
Yeah. What a weird thing to notice. Oh, God, long nails are hard. Life is hard.
Whoa.
Oh, it smells interesting.
That's got a weird funk to it.
It does have a weird funk to it.
Like it.
Maybe we shouldn't smell the beers anymore. Maybe that affects it.
Imagine smelling.
Maybe we would have liked that goaty beer more if we didn't smell it.
No, God, no. It's still terrible. Imagine smelling horchata and beer at the same time. That's what this smells like.
Got a little on my piercing.
A little strange.
Oopsie.
Nice color. Good foam.
I like that it's not like excessively foamy.
Yeah. So the right amount of foam.
I agree. Somebody in the world like, wow, I wish this had more foam. Looks like a hazy IPA.
Oh yeah, it does look like a hazy.
Told you.
It's not transparent. This is an ale. Yeah, it's an ale. I smell the beer and I smell the milkiness.
That was pathetic.
Ooh.
That's smooth. But I have questions. That's very refreshing. I've never said that about a beer. Maybe I have.
I think you have.
Somebody catch me in my lie.
Someone go back through our 82 episodes. Yeah, it is very smooth.
I'm not mad. But I'm not happy.
There's not a lot of carbonation to it.
I agree.
It reminds me kind of like a cream ale.
I just want horchata.
And so the horchata elements are the rice, the vanilla, the cinnamon, and I suppose the lactose, which is more milk sugar. Horchata. It's more milk sugar than actual creaminess, but
I agree. I think the lack of creaminess makes this a little too
it's a little strange.
Far from like the experience I was expecting. Because when you name something horchata ale, you're gonna be like, that's horchata. Not this is horchata adjacent. It's the LaCroix of horchata.
Well, I can definitely see a brewery like making something that just tastes kind of like Energy City, where they just pack those beers with just flavor, straight flavor.
Are you saying that this is just subtler?
This is it's a good balance. They made a balance between an ale and infused.
You're right. Everybody's got their wheelhouse. Energy City goes bang. Mm-hmm. This
Balls
one
to the
is
wall.
this is like classic.
It's a good balanced ale. Now
But we've also never had a herb in.
No, it's the first one.
We never had one.
Never even heard of the
So
style.
we don't know if it's like the expectation. We don't know what the consistency is.
It says appearance, mouthfeel, and aroma vary depending on the herb or spice used. Encompasses innovative examples as well as traditional holiday and winter ales. So I guess just judge it for what it is. Yeah, very creamy, very stumpy. Everything works together real well, though. It is just a very strange taste.
I agree. It's just there's like a bitterness in the end.
Yeah.
On the swallow. That I'm just kind of like that is giving me a hang up. But otherwise, it's just you can keep sipping this.
The burp's pleasant.
I have not gotten a burp.
It's a fantastic beer. I really like this.
I think it's tasty, and I think it's just chilled in the right way right now. I'm just enjoying this.
Now the question is, if you had not told me this was a horchata ale, would I make that connection? I don't think so.
No, I don't think I would either.
Because I taste the vanilla. Cinnamon.
I'm not getting vanilla.
Cinnamon, maybe. I think
I am a little congested.
Oh. I feel like you're always sick.
Well, blame the children. Mm-hmm. If they'd stop wiping their boogers on me.
The lactose is the thing that stands out the most in this beer. Because it reminds me of a milkshake IPA. It reminds me of a cream ale.
I could finish this, but I'm not, married to the idea.
I really like it. Like, if we were at Crafted and I picked this beer off the menu, I would say, good pick, Zach.
You never say that. You always say that I picked the better beer.
Yeah, you
Crafted.
always manage to pick the better beers.
That's because you go for the repeat thing. We had Berry White before, and then you got Berry White again. Experience life, Zach.
Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Well, I wanted it because it was delicious. I want to try it again. On tap.
Life is about new experiences, not living in safety. I just find this pleasant, and the fact that it's something different that I am trying, and I like it from it being my first time trying one. I think it deserves a 4.
It's unlike anything we've had before.
I agree.
I'll let Ollie sip it even though she's had it already.
Isn't she sleeping?
I'll ask her.
Your couch sounds like you're squishing a guinea pig.
Oh, no.
Welcome back.
Thanks. She's also not feeling the greatest. Her throat kind of hurts, too. But she did explain the design on the can.
Oh.
There's a game called Loteria, which is kind of like a Mexican bingo game. And the cards, the bingo cards, look like this. They have numbers on them. They have the word down below, and they have a cool little painting or picture for it.
That's cool.
That's what that's from, is Loteria.
Good to know. That's cool of them to incorporate that.
I like that. So the topic.
Tlahuelpuchi.
I'll be going over just what it is. I'd never heard it before. This is a brand new concept for me. There's a page that kind of talks a little bit about it. So the thing is...
Tlahuelpuchi.
And then plural is...
Tlahuelpuchi.
So one
Tlahuelpuchi.
is multiple.
Tlahuelpuchi.
I'm very amused right now.
So the etymology of the name, the origin, the word
Tlahuelpuchi.
derives from the Nahuatl, and she didn't record this, so I can't. The Nahuatl Tlahuelpuchi.
Excuse you?
Tlahuelpuchi.
Okay.
Tlahuelpuchi.
Google Translate? Google
I don't think that's going to help.
I don't think it is.
It's a compound of tlahuia,
Tlahuia.
to light up or illuminate, and pochli, which can mean haze, left, southern, or youth, as in compounds like telpochli, a young man. As a result,
Tlahuelpuchi.
may mean glowing haze or illuminated youth.
The illuminated youth of today. Watch them illuminate.
So the
Tlahuelpuchi.
is a type of vampire or witch that lives with its human family. It is able to shapeshift and sucks the blood of infants at night. It has a kind of glowing aura when shapeshifted.
Tlahuelpuchi.
Are born with their curse and cannot avoid it. They first learn of what they are sometime around puberty. Most
Tlahuelpuchi.
are female, and the female
Tlahuelpuchi.
are more powerful than males. It's like you shall not be named.
Just switch that to them.
No, I prefer just not saying it. The
Tlahuelpuchi.
You're going to have to edit so much.
I know. Have a form of society.
Just shorten it.
The Poochie.
Yeah, I like that.
Typically, they have their own territories. They also have a pact with shamans and other supernatural creatures. A shaman won't turn in a suspected Poochie. The typical sign that a victim was killed by the Poochie are bruises on their upper body. The Poochie largely feeds on children, though it can kill others.
Sorry.
The Poochie.
Take this seriously.
Okay, now this word I'm going to need to...
Google Translate.
Let's see.
Get a little translate.
Because I don't have my Spanish expert with me.
Yeah, what a bummer.
Let's see.
She's so cute too.
Tlaxcala.
Whatever that is.
It is a city in Mexico. In rural Tlaxcala, Mexico, the vampire witches known as Poochie are much feared. At least 100 legends about Poochie exist. The Poochie was a person believed to possess magical powers, including the power to transform themselves into one of several animals, and in that form attack and suck the blood of humans. They can be of either gender, but usually are females, who are considered to be the more bloodthirsty and evil of the two. Elements found in Poochie can be traced to ancient Aztec goddesses. Their archetype was further modified to include influences from the witches of Spain when the country was converted to Christianity. Poochies are born into their fate. They cannot transmit or teach their powers to others. They are independent agents of evil, but will do the bidding of higher evil forces, such as the devil.
That was my nickname in high school.
Higher evil forces or the devil?
Independent.
Independent agents of evil?
That was my gang. We hung out a lot.
The independent agents of evil. Or I for short.
Hey! We'd be like, hey!
When a Poochie is born, it cannot be distinguished from an ordinary infant. Differences do not emerge until puberty, at which point their supernatural powers, such as shape-shifting, suddenly manifest. For females, this often occurs with the onset of the menses.
Ew.
I don't know what that is. Oh, you're okay.
Menstruation.
When the powers manifest, the
Look at me
Poochies...
in the eyes right now. bad.
Menses. I've never seen that word before.
Menstruation.
I understand that now after I said it. When the powers manifest, the Poochies of both sexes begin to have a lifelong, uncontrollable urge to drink human blood, like vampires.
Too.
They will drink the blood of any human, but have a marked preference for that of infants between the ages of 3 and 6 months.
Infants between the ages of 3 and 6 months.
But no younger. Yeah, the infant blood is much richer.
So tasty.
Much richer, more pure. They prowl.
I love the justification of it. It's pure. It's pure.
They prowl about at night, particularly between the hours of midnight and 4 a.m., when I'm usually awake, but will operate during the day if their blood craving is extreme. Poochies are not out every night, but only when they experience their uncontrollable blood cravings, which ranges from 1 to 4 times a month. They are more active during rainy and cold weather. Finding a Poochie.
Gotta find your Poochie.
Have you found your Poochie?
Have you found?
Call 1-800-POOCHIE. Finding a Poochie.
Looking for a lost Poochie?
Oh, God. Finding a Poochie to be among them causes families a great deal of unhappiness and shame. The will to go great lengths to cover it up to avoid being ostracized by the community. It's said Poochies cannot attack members of their own families unless they reveal their secret. Although Poochies cannot transmit their powers to others of their own volition, if they are killed, their powers go into the killer. This places the family in the position of reluctant accomplices.
Of the killer.
The most common animal in which the witches transformed themselves was a turkey. That's a turkey sound. But animals as varied as fleas, cats, dogs, and buzzards were reported. When shapeshifted, they are limited to the abilities of that particular creature and cannot make it perform in magical ways, with one exception.
They can make
KFC.
Yep. What?
They can make turkey legs and chicken legs.
That's not what they can do.
When you're transformed into a turkey.
That's not what they can do.
They can make turkeys fly.
Thank you. You're supposed to finish my sentence like we're a duo.
I don't think we can do that. Finish each other's sandwiches.
Don't make a Frozen reference. Disgusting.
Yeah, turkeys can't fly. They can like glide down from a high area. And flap
Can
their
you
little
imagine turkeys flying?
That'd
Like
be
a
frightening.
regular thing, like a migratory turkey?
That would be
horrible.
Insanely.
Those guys are bullies. They're like
disturbing.
geese.
Yeah, they're mean. When in animal form, they give off a luminescence or phosphorescence that is a telltale sign of their identity. They steal into a home as a mist, sometimes luminous, that seeps under doors and windowsills, or through keyholes, or they crawl in as an insect. Once inside, they shapeshift into a turkey or buzzard. There's that turkey sound again.
There's a loose turkey in here somewhere.
And hypnotize the occupants into a deep sleep so that they can carry out their attacks. The Poochie also have hypnotic power over individuals and can cause them to kill themselves, primarily by having them walk to a high place and jump to their death. They might kill or injure domestic and farm animals and could ruin crops. Thus, many types of misfortune were attributed to the works of witches. For obvious reasons, Poochie lived incognito in the communities, under the cover of darkness. Belief in the Poochie is widespread in Mexico and continues to this day in rural areas. Cases of Poochie attacks have been recorded in modern times, some resulting in the trial and execution of the alleged witch or vampire. In 1954, the state of Tlaxcala passed a law requiring that infants reportedly killed by witchcraft had to be referred to medical authorities. That's a law. That's kind of crazy.
Isn't that weird?
While in almost every extended Tlaxcalan... Oh, shit. I can't do this. Tlaxcalan? Tlaxcalan.
I couldn't even with that. What?
While in almost every extended Tlaxcalan family there will be reports of multiple bloodsuckings over the course of generations, the accusations of bloodsucking witchcraft that result in trial and execution historically have not been common and have declined considerably since the late 19th and 20th centuries. So there's shape-shifting witches / vampires. They can turn into turkeys or vultures.
Or whatever.
This says the Pucci must fly over the house in the shape of a cross from north to south, east to west. So they got to go, and then they got to go around.
I'm imagining them T-posing.
T-posing turkeys.
You said in the shape of the cross, and I immediately thought that they had to...
They had to fly like a cross. Got it.
Not
Yeah.
directionally.
Right.
I feel really dumb right now.
So apparently the curse can't be lifted. If a Pucci is identified, they must be killed on the spot. And garlic, onions, and metal may repel the Pucci.
I'll
Band name.
Common ways to repel Pucci at 9.
Repel the Pucci. Hashtag repel the Pucci.
Hashtag repel the Pucci. No more Pucci.
That's my section.
Great section, man. 10 out of 10. Really enjoyable.
I said Pucci so many times.
You did say Pucci a lot. I'm just going to replace it. I'm just going to do the Ale thing.
I was doing that for a little bit, but yeah, it's a lot of editing.
Set the scene.
It'll be funny.
Don't interrupt me.
The night is Saturday, May 4th.
No.
1952.
No. 1952.
It's a stormy,
Saturday.
Stormy and rainy
May
evening.
4th.
Stormy and rainy evening.
Where are we going?
There's turkeys everywhere.
Stop it. You lost me. Set the scene. December 8th, 1960.
Oh, I thought that was a direction for me. That's why I set the scene.
I was title wiping. Whoosh.
Title wiping.
Whoosh.
Got it.
An unseasonably cold night in San Pedro. I don't know how to say this place. How do you pronounce X's in Spanish?
In San Pedro, I don't know. Is it Tlaxcala?
I don't know.
Tlaxcala?
XO. XOLOTLA.
I think it's Solota.
Solota. Solotol or Solotol? Or Solota?
Solotla.
Solotla.
Let me just confirm.
Yeah. Google Translate.
Because we don't have our
Fact checker.
Spanish expert with us.
Yeah, Tla.
Holotla.
Holotla?
Wait, hold on. Yes, Xolotla, correct?
Yeah, XOLOTLA.
TLA?
TLA.
Holotla.
Holotla. Mm-hmm. San Pedro.
Holotla.
Holotla. Holotla. Gotta edit all those out. Holotla. A rule primarily, there's so many words.
Spell it out.
Nahuatl. It's a language. That one. Speaking community. Beneath a volcano.
Okay.
In the Mexican state of Tlaxcala.
Yeah, oh shit, hold on. Tlaxcala.
At Tlaxcala.
Mm-hmm.
That's so... I can't! Mm-hmm. I'm trying so hard! Filemon. Or Filemon? Filemon is accent over the O. Filemon. And Francisca, a couple in their early 30s, were working late carding wool and making yarn.
Nice.
Like most households in the community, they supported themselves with their weaving. They lived in one room of Filemon's parents' extended household with their 4 children, 2 boys and a girl between 5 and 14 years old, and a 7-month-old daughter, Christina. Around midnight, Filemon's older brother returned from Mexico City, where he had gone to deliver an order of sarapas. Mm-hmm. The 3 of them had coffee and chatted, then all retired for the night. I'm going to start saying that.
I'm going to retire for the evening.
I'm going to retire for the evening. I will see you on the morrow. I must retire. Filemon, exhausted, fell asleep immediately, but Francisca gave baby Christina one last breastfeeding. Then she put Christina back on her sleeping mat before going to bed herself. 2 or 3 hours later, Francisca, awoken by the sounds of moving around outside the window and intense light. She tried to get up to investigate, but her body felt heavy and unresponsive. And soon, she fell back asleep. A little later, she half awoke again. Half awoken. A strange mist filled the room, and out of nowhere materialized David Bowie.
A turkey.
Turkey. Nothing suspicious about that.
David Bowie.
Yeah, and every time I think of mist, I think of Labyrinth.
Oh, yeah, I have to watch
I
that.
feel like we reference Labyrinth a lot in this
We've talked about it before.
podcast.
The official movie of Beer and Fear.
Labyrinth. With David Bowie starring Hot Pants. A little later, she half awoke again. A strange mist filled the room, and out of it materialized a chicken-like creature.
Okay.
You weren't wrong.
Possibly a turkey.
Yeah, possibly a turkey. Blue and red. Probably,
Yep.
probably turkey. Blue and red turkey?
Googling blue and red turkey.
Yeah, it's gotta be a thing. Because they got the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they got the... Yep.
Again, she tried to get up, but the mist overcame her, and that's all she remembered. At 6 a.m., Philemon awoke and noticed that the door to the room was partially open. Then he saw baby Christina lying, not on her sleeping mat,
Uh-oh.
but on the floor, some yards away. He got up to investigate. Francisca was still fast asleep. It took several minutes for Philemon to wake Francisca from her deep slumber with the terrible news. Christina was dead. The skin around her chest and neck was mottled, and purplish.
Oh.
Bruised and purplish. I gotta say mottled. Her chest covered in scratches. She had been sucked to death by the shape-shifting vampire known as Tlahuelpuchi. Tlahuelpuchi. And on that morning of December 9th, 6 other mothers were shaken out of trance-like sleeps to a similar discovery. A still, tiny body. Sometimes an open door. 7 dead babies. It was a epidemic.
Jeez.
Terrible. The blood-sucking shapeshifter, Pucci, or fiery red smoke. There's another one that's what you said the plural, I think.
Oh, yeah, she said the plural.
Which is Eater of Hearts.
I'll insert it here.
Tlahuelpuchi.
Okay.
Looks like an ordinary person. Smells like an ordinary person. Clucks like an ordinary chicken.
Imagine a person just clucking. They have the soul of a turkey. All they can do is cluck.
That makes me think of the kids, because I'd just be like, what do chickens sound like? And they would just start clucking. Kids just want to do animal sounds on command all the time.
I love that.
You can walk up to any child and they'd be like, don't do this. I mean, don't do this. Don't walk up to any children on the streets and just be like, what does an animal say? Don't do that. That's weird.
You're going to get arrested.
Yeah, that's going to cause a lot of questions. But, like if you know a kid, just be like, what does this sound like? And they're just like, oh my God, I know.
What sound does a cow make?
And they go, moo. And it's like,
No
yes, you're right. Wow. Anyways, you gotta, drink human blood at least once a month to live. Hunt in the form of an animal, usually a turkey.
Turkey.
Buzzard.
I just looked it up. Turkeys can fly. Wild turkeys can fly.
That's terrifying.
Domestic turkeys cannot. But wild turkeys can fly short distances at 40 to 50 miles an hour.
You covered how they hunt.
Kind of?
I mean, they just fly from village to village as the turkey, or as a flying fireball.
Okay, that's a new one. Flying fireball.
In the night. And they might wander through a village as a donkey, scouting for victims. They're just making shit up at this point. They're like, I'm just going to toss this animal in now. Like, let's be a jackass. You can tell if a
Tlahuelpuchi.
is near by its glowing aura
What color would your
and the faint smell of blood.
Poochie aura be?
My Pucci aura?
What color is your Poochie aura?
I feel like you're asking me a question about something else. It just sounds inappropriate. I would always go green. Green.
I was going to say green, but maybe my Poochie aura would be a dark blue.
I always associate you with red.
Red was my favorite color before green.
Love green.
Red's the color of love. Watch out, baby.
Thanks for that little insert.
This Poochie's coming for you.
This Poochie's coming. Oh, no! You mentioned that they have to fly in the shape of a cross, not T-posing, but fly in the shape of a cross in the directional. And they can also sneak in through the keyhole or other small openings, or as a paralyzing mist that knocks everyone out in the room.
It's weird that they have all these options.
I know, it just seems like there's just no way to avoid them.
Like if I'm out in the wild, I can be a turkey or a vulture or a donkey, I guess.
Yeah.
But if I want to like sneak in somewhere, maybe I'll turn into a bug.
Maybe I'll be a mist.
Or a mist, just
Yeah.
or just a glowing fireball.
Once she goes back inside, she turns into a turkey, sucks her victim's blood with her needle-like tongue, and then she leaves the victim by the door. That's what I do too.
It's disturbing.
You can try to protect yourself. You didn't go over that, did you? I'm blanking.
I said something about garlic, but that's it.
You can try to protect yourself or your baby from the Poochie by leaving a sharp object under the crib for your baby to arm itself with.
No fucking way.
No, it doesn't say that.
Arm your babies. Train them at a young age to wield a dagger.
In the arts of hand-to-hand armed combat with vampire witches. You're gonna lose that baby real quick.
But it says put a sharp object under the crib?
Mm-hmm. And it gives suggestions.
Like spikes.
No, a knife, a pair of scissors, needles, or pins.
A perfect object to have near
your baby
your
at all
infant
times
child.
where they sleep. Make a cross out of safety pins on your garments. Put a mirror or dirty shorts or a soiled diaper near the bed. Who doesn't want to fall asleep to that?
I just like the juxtaposition. A mirror or dirty shorts.
Or shorts you defecated in. But none of these are foolproof.
Oh, dang it.
Only onions and garlic are guaranteed to ward off an attack. You can wrap them in a tortilla and stick them in your blankets or clothing.
Ugh.
I know.
It's gonna get like moldy and smelly.
Moldy and smelly. That's our duo name. Who's moldy and who's smelly? I'm smelly.
I was gonna say I'm smelly.
I'm smelly.
Dang it.
You're moldy.
Oh.
Did you talk about how they have to walk over fire?
No.
Okay, cool. So you mentioned that it's bad for the family to be a, because and then if a family member is responsible for their death, they also turn into a.
Yeah.
There are clues that they are a Poochie. They can hunt or shapeshift anytime they need to, but once a month they go through a ritual. A wittual.
A wittual.
After midnight.
A wittual.
A wittual. After midnight, she lights a fire in the kitchen with certain types of wood and leaves that have magical properties. She walks over the fire 3 times, first north to south, then east to west, chanting incantations as she does so. Then she sits on the fire facing north. Her upper body separates from her legs and feet, then turns into a bird and flies out into the night, leaving her legs behind. If the Poochie doesn't find a victim by daybreak, she will die.
Oh.
There's a Philippines folklore about a vampire that's, I think, just a head and a spine, or a head and a torso.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that flies around and sucks out babies' blood as well.
They leave their legs behind.
Yes. When she returns home, she sits back on the fire to fit the 2 halves of her body back together. After a Poochie has done this too many times, the 2 halves of her body may not fit perfectly back together, and so some people say that you can tell a Poochie because she walks with a limp. Well, there's other reasons you could walk with a limp, because you're Poochie. Others say that Poochie have one underdeveloped leg. Still others say that there are fat from the blood they drink, or that they smell faintly of blood. Some claim that you can tell a Poochie because she has squinty eyes, a long nose, and a squeaky voice. This just sounds like profiling.
Is it this thing?
Yes.
Small. Oh. That's the Penangalan.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've read about it. In the stress and terror of rash deaths, people will sometimes accuse neighbors of being a Poochie, and that person is usually stoned or clubbed. Their body left in a ravine. This is rare, though.
Whoa, look at this. This is fucked up.
What? Weird boobies.
It's all that muscle.
Yeah.
It's just organs.
Unfortunately, this is what happened in San Pedro. Nobody got clubbed to death.
Oh, good.
Yes. Anthropologist Hugo Nutini had been conducting field studies nearby at the time of the epidemic and stayed to observe the community in the aftermath of the tragedy. He posted that the close kinship ties in the community prevented any accusations, not accusations. Those are musicians that cause accusations. Since Pucci can't attack family. Over the next decade, Nutini studied 47 suckings in depth.
Imagine being a sucking studier.
He studies the suckings, bringing in a doctor to examine the bodies or examining them himself. While the medical professionals wouldn't speak definitively about cause of death without an autopsy, the purplish bruising of the victims' bodies provided a strong clue. The victims hadn't lost blood, but oxygen. They died of asphyxiation. Most of the babies probably died accidentally. It was customary for mothers in the region to feed their babies while lying on their right side. On a cold night, a mother would likely feed her baby while lying on her sleeping mat wrapped in warm blankets. Late at night, if she's tired, it would be easy for her to fall asleep in this position with the baby still at her breast, and it would be easy for her to lean onto her nursing baby's face and suffocate them.
Oh, boy.
Very upsetting. They say that it could be a way for parents to cover up the accidental death of their children.
Oh, yeah.
Because it conveniently matches what the asphyxiation bruises look like.
Right.
Perhaps not all of them were accidental. You know?
I was looking up photos. I'll put these on the page too, but...
Baby sucker.
Yep, sucking a baby. Diagram.
A baby sucker.
There's this thing.
Looks like a frog.
And then there was one where it was like a vulture. This one.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's taking a baby away.
Caw. This is a kidnapping. Caw.
Oh, this one's just a turkey person.
Turkey person.
There's the turkey again.
Just gets,
It's running all over the place.
That's a fast turkey. Yeah, chug it.
It's a weird smelling beer.
I know, it's funky. She's funkified. Funky, fresh. What do you think of the beer?
I really liked it. I thought it was unique. It is unique. And I've never had a urban spice beer before. We've never had an urban spice beer before. And it's just like an ale infused with flavors.
You're infused with flavors.
I really am.
Really am.
It's a real basic concept, real basic way to brew an ale, but it turned out interestingly, wonderfully. I love horchata. It's a weird beer. Maybe I wouldn't get it again. And I don't know if I couldn't see myself drinking multiples of these, but It's a very interesting, unique beer that I've never had anything like it before. Very creamy, very smooth. Refreshing, like you said.
Refreshing.
Whew.
Wake the fuck up.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon.
Tasty. What about you?
Like I said, I don't hate it, but I don't love it. I'm like in a happy medium where I could finish it but not order another one.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
I just don't. Again, it could be because I'm clogged. I'm so congested. But it was yawns are contagious.
They really are.
I wish it was bolder, but I think that's just because I like Energy City so much, and I'm just like, yes, punch me in the taste buds, punch me in my uvula.
Like I said, it could be much more lactose,
creamy,
cinnamon forward. But this is a good balance between just an ale infused with those flavors, not over dominating, but it's
I think
tasty.
it should have a thicker mouthfeel. Tee.
Yeah. Like something creamy like horchata is.
You know?
Right. I get you. But you got this at a Binny's?
Yeah.
Nice. Good on you, Pipeworks.
Good on you.
Cool beer. I dig it. I love horchata. And I like beer, so this works. beerandfearcast@gmail.com is our email address. If you want to shoot us an email or send us a message or whatever, all of our episodes, you can view them on YouTube. If you want to watch them live, we live stream them. If you want to watch them after the fact, there's a big playlist of all of our episodes. You can watch the playlist or listen to them on every popular podcast platform. Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts, we're probably on there. And then our website is beerandfearcast.com. You can listen to the episodes there, view our beer list where we rank everything, our beer map, which shows all the breweries we've tried, different ways to get a hold of us, all of our episodes.
Really going into detail.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff on that website. We put a lot of work into it.
You did put a lot of work into it. It looks very nice.
It's pretty cool. I like it. Check it out. Stay up to date. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We do semi-regular updates. So keep in touch. Let us know how we're doing.